Okay, welcome or welcome back if you're returning. My name is berrrlynn, and if you are a fan of RPGs, JRPGs, obscure games, action-adventure things, art, music, then you should subscribe because this is a good place for you to be. Also, if you don't mind giving a like to this video, it helps combat the algorithm, so appreciate that. And I just want to give a fair warning that my nose is really stilly today, so I apologize in advance if there's a lot of sniffling and if I sound extra congested today, because I sure am. So, without further ado, we have to deliver this cheese. I'm pretty sure it's, yeah, this guy here. But there's also somebody else I gotta do something to right here. My eyeball feels really strange today as well. I just got all sorts of problems today. Why? Hey Lee! Hello thugs! Welcome in everybody. That little deer is so cute. Alright. Sniff, sniff. I gather you solved a Bray Flox's little problem. Yep, got you some cheese. Goblin cheese. By the gods, that unholy stench. This is, ugh, definitely goblin cheese. Judging from the smell, this should be quite flavorful. How is it made? It's best you remain ignorant of such things. I still remember when I learned what kind of milk they use. Shudder. The dark shadow behind me. Oh, that's just my ghost friend. Sometimes he visits. Let's see. Oh no, is that good? Disciple of War or that one? Oh no, go with those. Oh, I forgot to tell you that I have a ghost. No, but I'm playing the free version, so it was cheap. But if I want to continue playing, it's not cheap. I want to look at that. There. Changed all my buttons. Actually, I'm a pretty big scaredy cat. That's why I can't play horror games. But, I'd be like, there's somebody in my bed? Because my bed is right behind me. Alright. Oh wait, let's see. Did I equip those? Oh, fancy. Still got my top though. My rags top. Alright. Is this guy gonna tell me how to beat this stinking Titan now? We're just trying to save the world here and he's making me run around and get stuff for a feast. Bravo, Burr. Thank you. Thanks to you, our guest shall be honored with a marvelous banquet. But what good is an exotic feast without an equally exquisite aperitif? Luckily, I know just the person to ask. Make your way to Wineport and seek out Shaman Lomani, another former member of the company. All you have to do is give him this order slip. He'll take care of the rest. Oh, and if you're wondering if this is merely a ploy to test your patience, I assure you I do actually really need that wine. And while you are there, give Shaman Lomani my regards. We're never Titan. That's it. Titan is just gonna crash through, and everybody who lives is dead. And it's all thanks to this guy. This great ex-warrior here. Where is Wineport? Oh, I'm unattuned, of course. Guess right up to this ferry. Right? Looks like it. Looks like that's where we need to go. I think. That looks so cool. Still not quite sure what that is, but it looks cool. Will you take me to Wineport? Watch, it won't take me there. Or, I mean, wherever. Across the way. Well wait, I don't know. Is Raincatcher Gully over there? It might be. Yeah, okay, cool. Yes. Yes. I shall. It's so quiet here. Just the sound of the night. How do I get up that way? Ah, this is the way. I know the way. Is somebody an animal? How does that happen? Oh, a raptor. Jaroka. Oh no. Oh, I was like, are they dead? Injured? Fabulous. Get this wine. Oh, it's a little potato. Yeah, look at the glasses. Sweat, grime, and blood. Aye, Eureka blood. An adventurer, unless I am mistaken. What brings you to Wineport? An order? Let me guess. A request for the finest vintage I can muster. The paper smells of loam and perfume. Costa del Sol. And there's also the cough, a mistakable odor of goblin cheese. Yes, Master Gajuruju would not settle for anything less than the best. Thirst waits, and his crew must be quite busy preparing an exotic feast. Hence, his decision to rely on an adventurer. But perhaps you are confused. This display of deduction was not intended to impress you. When one loses his vision, he is forced to compensate in other ways. Ah, that explains the glasses. But you've no interest in my affairs. You wish only to discuss the wine, I suspect. Your baby. Okay. Discuss wine with you. Life can be so delightfully unpredictable. I always had a passion for wine, but it wasn't until I was forced to retire that I could pursue it as more than a mere hobby. It wouldn't have been possible if not for the savings I amassed during my time as a mercenary, of course. Say what you will about the nature of that work, none can deny that it pays well. Ah, but you grow impatient, and Weisskate must have his wine. Herein lies the problem. Nothing in my possession is of sufficient quality for this occasion. Is he dressed like Titus? I think so. The best vintages in town are hoarded by berrrlynn, who owns and operates the largest winery in Vilbrand. Somehow I doubt he will be receptive to your request, but given these circumstances, we must needs beg his assistance. Berrrlynn. Oh yeah. This chocobo person. In here? Ah, oh, he's a giant. What rank amateur bottled this wine? The impurities have rendered it nigh undrinkable. Dismissal is too good for the man responsible. He should be made to drink every drop of his polluted soil. What is it? I am in the middle of an important discussion, and I do not care for interruptions. That neophyte vintner bid you speak with me? Ha! Neither you nor your friend has the palate to appreciate the subtle qualities of my private stock. I would sooner serve you goo-goo urine than sell you my worst vintage. Begone from my sight. Well, that was just rude. What the heck? I know I'm dressed in rags, but still, come on. Trying to save the world? I take it he said no, really, in those words. Well, I cannot say that I am surprised. While there's no denying his passion and skill, the wine baron of Limsa is not a man known for his tact. Very well, we shall have to take an alternative approach. There's a chance, however small, that another resident of Wineport can furnish us with a suitable wine. In fact, had you come several years ago, I guarantee this would not be a problem. Alas, the quality of our product has declined significantly in recent years. The only breeds cultivated these days are common lowland vines, which isn't to say that their grapes are of poor quality, only that we have known better. Long ago, the vignerons of Wineport crossbred several species and produced a grape-bearing vine of never-before-seen quality. Bacchus grapes were once the pride of this town, as they were used to produce vintages which surpassed all others. This includes the most aromatic, the most complex, the most flavorful of all wines. Aye, the legendary Bacchus wines were born right here in Wineport. Pardon my enthusiasm. You see, I once had the privilege to sample that particular wine. It was an otherworldly experience. In that moment, I felt as though I had tasted the nectar of the gods themselves. I transcended my mortal flesh and was one with all creation. But as is all too often said, the calamity changed that. The Bacchus vineyards were completely destroyed, along with much of the existing stock of Bacchus wine. What little remains is closely guarded by its owners, for it can no longer be made. If we cannot convince berrrlynn to part with his wines, our next best option, as ridiculous as it sounds, is to find someone who has a bottle of Bacchus wine and to offer them every gil we can spare. I've heard rumors that one of the vineyards tending the vineyards might have once owned a bottle. Perhaps you could start by speaking with them. Yeah, they are. Wine snobs. Just makes me think of that Bob's Burgers episode where they went on the train and they got sat next to the wine snob. So funny. I love that show. This is a good episode. This one? No. This one? Huh. Ah, I was like, I think maybe Pier. Cool. Vineyards. What? Do I have Bacchus wine? I wish I never had the chance to try it myself. I wish I never had the chance to try it myself. Sorry, friend, but you're a few years too late. Oh. Oh, I can ride my chocobo here. Fancy. Ah. Durham Falorum. Bacchus wine. Bah. Don't remind me, used to have a cellar filled with the stuff. Though I could keep the wine safe, thought I could keep the wine safe from thieves and the elements. Never counted on a bloody primal blowing up my god's damned house. Oh no. There's a big bad wolf. For berserkers. Those berserkers, they like the wines. My lady goes berserk. No luck, huh? Most regrettable, but we had to try. Ah, but Bacchus wine would have been perfect for the occasion. Though I must confess my certitude could be due, in part, to my personal history with the beverage. It is, after all, the very reason I decided to become a vintner. After Titan blinded me in our battle beneath Ogomoro, I fell into a deep depression. It wasn't until I tasted Bacchus wine for the first time that I realized there was still so much I could experience. Even in my condition, it helped me to find a new direction in life. It breaks my heart to think that wondrous ambrosia which once filled me with hope may be forever lost to us. So sad. I must say, this talk of Bacchus wine has made me rather nostalgic. Indeed, there is much I miss about my life with the company of heroes. After everything the captain has done for me, I could not bear to disappoint him. Aye, have no fear. I swear that I shall find a suitable wine for the banquet, though I may need some time to think of a solution. In the meantime, there is a favor I would ask of you. 2 years ago, in the deepest depths of my despair, I stumbled across Vilbrand as a vagabond drunk. I suspect I was looking for a place to die because I've very nearly found one not far from here. It was here that a man named Drest took me in and nursed me back to health, and it was he who gave me my first taste of Bacchus wine, which helped me to find my new calling. Though I am still a novice in the arts of winemaking, I would like him to know that I am pursuing my dream. This wine is my own original creation, and I would be most grateful if you delivered it to him in my stead. Drest sometimes works at the Raincatcher Gully dock, so perhaps Ritzkia, I don't know. Can tell you where to find him. I don't know. Ritzkia. Woohoo! Another journey. Another favor. I'm sure I am a nice person doing all these favors for people. Yeah? Oh. Oh, what's up there? A castle? It's not the way I need to go. I just must really like helping people. Got nothing better to do. Dressed? Oh, you mean the hermit. I toss him a few gil when we need an extra pair of hands. He doesn't talk about himself, and I sure as hell don't ask. When a man's got a face with scars like that, you best leave well enough alone, I say. If you've a mind to find him, though, then head southwest to the severed string. The severed string. See a big goo-goo. Goo-goo. I definitely thought that bridge was gonna collapse. That way. This music though, wow. Very pretty. Oh, of course, you had to go and try to fight me. It's a beautiful music. Wow. I feel like I'm in Jurassic Park. The severed string. It's almost foreboding. Ah, hello. Don't mind my bird. What? What do you want? Why? I didn't ask for this. Who sent you? I groaned. Can't sleep. They won't let me sleep. The midges, the buzzing. It keeps me awake. I never wanted to hurt anyone. I won't fight. I don't want to fight. Please make the buzzing stop. Make the midges go away. No. This guy's gone crazy. The bugs. I understand. That's how it gets in the summertime with the mosquitoes down here. Hi, sexy. What's up? I gotta kill some bugs. Just squash them. Yeah, we passed a bunch. Haha. just go into being an exterminator. As is the usual, I think, you know how it goes. Oops. Just fight ya. Ah. Hello, Gemini. Now the party's getting started. This is so pretty. Oh my goodness. I want to live next to a lake like this. What is this thing anyway? Some busted up machine. Cartel. That's a good question, Lee. Is it? Thanks. Huh. Yes, hello, Becky, hello, everybody. One more? I think so. Oh, two more. Where the heck are they? I love the goo-goos. Don't attack me. I just said I love you. Ugh. Don't want to accidentally hit the Google. Ah! Perfect. Let's go see if this guy could get some rest. Now you can take a nice long nap. I really like the way this place looks. This is really neat. It's not so loud anymore. Did you do that? Thank you. You helped me, even after what my comrades and I did to your country. We were on a reconnaissance mission when the maelstrom caught us by surprise. We tried to escape, but the others, no one else survived. I didn't ask for this, damn it. I'm not even berrrrlynn. They conquered my lands just like they tried to conquer yours. I don't want to die in some blasted jungle halfway around the world. I just want to go home. Get some burgers on the grill. Did anybody bring the watermelon? I wish to thank Shamani for the wine. That was overly kind. Would you be willing to bear a gift back to him? Last night at Red Mantis Falls, I collected the sap from nearby palm trees. If placed in coconut shells and stored for a few bells' time, it makes for a fine wine. See, it should be ready by now. I left 3 shells out there. Please take them to Shamani for me. I'm glad he has moved on with his life. I hope to one day do the same. Okie doke. The palm wine. Sounds kind of interesting. Tomorrow I'm calling the doctor and I'm asking for more steroids, that's it. And if they say no, I'll make a fuss. Because I can't see my nose doctor again until like at least another month and a half. And I'm like, just give it to me. You know it's not forever. Just till I can see my nose doctor. I know you guys are very invested in my nose problems, but you know. Figured I'd share. The more I say it out loud, the more I'm gonna do it. I gotta like hype myself up to make phone calls anymore. It's so sad. Oh well, I'll be like, I'm not gonna be able to sleep for a month. At least. Right. Thank you. I appreciate it, sexy. I just, I get anxiety about phone calls anymore. I don't know why. I could get on stage and sing, no problem, but like, ask me to make a phone call for my own health? I'd freak out. Oh great, now we can just teleport back to that guy. Fabulous. Okay, let's see. There he is. This little guy, he's so cute. I'm sure he just appreciates it whenever somebody tells him that. It has been some time, Burr. What news do you have of Dressed? Oh, excuse me. Sniff. Ah, yes, I recall he did have some knowledge of winemaking. A simplistic but nevertheless effective method that utilizes the natural properties of palm sap. I shall have to enjoy this batch before it spoils. We are not so different, Dressed and I. 2 men who have long struggled not to let our scars define us. I worry that he has been alone with his thoughts for far too long. Aye, it is past time I paid him a visit. Thank you for looking after him, Burr. Yeah, it's kind of funny that, you know, a lot of like famous musicians and stuff are actually very introverted. A lot of artists, entertainers. Shamani Lawani. By the gods, Burr, listen. I know you're eager to wash your hands of this wine business, but I've just discovered something extraordinary about dressed palm wine. He sealed each coconut shell with a leaf which has a very distinct shape and unusual odor. I thought I was going mad at first, but now I'm certain. These are the leaves of a Bacchus grapevine. Do you know what this means? Somewhere in Raincatcher Gully, the legendary vine still grows. If we could obtain a cutting, we could revive the Bacchus wine industry. We must know where Dressed found these leaves. Here, take one of them back to him and see what he remembers. Oh, it was a very good year. I love that I'm glowing. It's because I'm just glowing with power. Wait up. Unleash it on some unsuspecting primal. I gotta go all the way back this way. Chocobo's putting in some miles today. Squirrel. It's a big kitty. Kitty, kitty. Oh, there's a lot of kitties over here. Oops. Ah, frog. Jeez. Just trying to get some wine so I can figure out how these jerks fought Titan and beat him so that I can save the world. Who dat? Oh, hi. There's a lot of people doing this quest right now. It's interesting. Or something with this guy, at least. Oh, hello again. What is it? Where did you get this leaf? It's just a leaf, isn't it? I only chose it because it was pretty. Didn't know it was rare. I found them near the Juggernaut to the south, but I didn't see any grapevines. I saw fresh gubu tracks, though. Maybe the leaves came from vines growing on the back of one such beast? If you go looking for it, please be careful. Some gubus are more territorial than others, and you may have to defend yourself. Ah, now we gotta go beat up a gubu. Give the gubu a boo-boo. So sad. But they're so cute. I don't want to. The Juggernaut. The Gubu grapevine. Uh-oh. Is that the right one? Oh no, this is that's part of the fate. What is that? The what? Mildewed Gubu? Ugh. Get off this bird. Oh, that's right. The destination point. Well, I'll fight this guy. Spin it in circles. Beat you up. Anyway. There he is. She's moved. Uh-oh. Hello. So sad. That wasn't very nice. Oh wait, I'm gonna go to the Shabadi. Thought I had to go to dressed again. Nope. What did Dressed have to say, Burr? Tell me everything. Well, I'll let this do the talking. I was right. This smell, this texture. I hold in my hands a Bacchus grapevine cutting. Oh, this jerk. Come now, enough of this nonsense. I've heard talk of your discovery, and I refuse to believe that a common adventurer and a novice vintner could... 12 as my witness, it is a Bacchus grapevine. Wherever did you find this fantastic specimen? Is this red shirt guy? Oh, he's such a jerk. What? You would offer this to me? But why? There is none better positioned to reconstruct the Bacchus vineyards than you, Master berrrlynn. You have the resources, the knowledge, and the passion to do so. It would be selfish of me to keep this cutting. Oh, okay. He is a red shirt guy, so... I never knew you cared so deeply about your craft. Thank you, good sir. I will not squander this gift. In just a few years' time, I swear that every tavern across Orzea will once again be clamoring for a cask of Wineport's legendary Bacchus wine. Sir, you needed... Sniff, sniff. Wait! The shape of this bottle. The scent of this label. This couldn't possibly be... A 1547 Bacchus! But that's impossible. This vintage has not been seen since years before the calamity. It was the crown jewel of my personal collection. For years I debated opening it, wondering if today or tomorrow would be the ideal time. But now I realize that it was never meant for me. It should be savored by the saviors of Wineport, I say. He has made us an offer we cannot refuse. Master Gejaruju will find no finer wine. You have forever changed Wineport, Burr. Thank you for your kindness and your generosity. Ah, but do not permit me to delay you any longer. Pray deliver the wine to Captain Waistcoat. Huh? Well, yes, I would very much like to drink it, but I am a patient man. I have faith that one day I shall have another opportunity to taste perfection. Ah, so kind. But what about me? What if my lady would like a little sip? I feel like I deserve something. I mean, they said the people who saved Wineport, I did all the work. So rude. So rude. Alrighty. Oh, Vistola. How wonderful of you to join us. Your prolonged absence was beginning to concern me, so what of the wine I asked you to bring? Is that 7 Hills of 1547 Bacchus? Even I know how rare that is. I have to admit, I didn't think you had it in you, but congratulations, Burr. Thanks to you, this will be the most luxurious feast Costa del Sol has seen in years. Considering the lengths you went to, I hope our guests appreciate it. Speaking of which, your associate arrived a short while ago. She appears to be growing somewhat impatient. Ooh, I will take some orange juice. I like orange juice. Perhaps you can tell her that the banquet is about to begin. Sorry, Yashtola, we gotta go to a banquet. Like, you know how it is. Sorry, that thing is so distracting. She is concerned for your well-being. You have the look of a woman who has been to the seventh hell and back. That a guest should be expected to supply the victuals for a banquet held in her own honor. And this while the shadow of Titan looms over us all. It beggars belief. I can only applaud your stoicism. Had I been asked to endure such ignominy, I fear I should have accepted my lot with less grace. Oh, the banquet's for me? I didn't even realize. Oh yeah, that's true. Oh, Lady Ishtola, Lady Lynn! That was very dramatic. 1,000 pardons for this extreme discourtesy. It was wholly unaware of your true identity, madam. Or I was. Had I known, I would never have permitted my man to subject you to such unspeakable ordeals. Come now. She must have done something was amiss. You didn't seriously think I would send you running the length and breadth of Orzea for a banquet, did you? Spare her your mockery, Captain. Your intent was unclear to me until this moment. And unlike me, Burr has no knowledge of your traditions. Mayhap you would be so good as to enlighten her. Aye, fair's fair. There's no sense hiding it any longer. We 5 were chosen by our brothers and sisters, and before the company of heroes disbanded, we each swore a solemn oath that any who would follow in our footsteps must be weighed and measured, not by their reputation, but by their deeds. Each man would judge these would-be god-slayers by his own criteria. If even one found her wanting, she would be rejected without a second thought. But if she proved herself worthy, we swore that we would do our utmost to support her cause. The world has ever been full of brave souls eager to give their lives for a righteous cause, but all too few capable of making a difference with their sacrifice. To send wave after wave of hapless adventurers into the jaws of a foe against whom they have no hope of victory is worse than futile. Titan is not one to be challenged lightly, and we will not be complicit in the deaths of the unworthy. Which is why the 5 of you deigned to test Burr with such commendable thoroughness. Time well spent, I am sure. But tell us, Captain, what is the assessment of you and your fellows? Yeah, we going after Titan, thumbs. She's a brave one, that much is certain. She willingly walked into the midst of danger, despite my repeated warnings that it could cost her her life. Her skill is undeniable. She stalked her prey as relentlessly as any child of the sands, and struck with precision when an opportunity presented itself. Too many adventurers these days care only for fortune and glory. Burr, however, is a kind and generous soul. I am certain she has no shortage of loyal allies who will gladly fight at her side. Psh! Wily Uplander's talentful plansmaker, tricksy foe for mighty Rockman. So tricky. I can only concur with my colleagues' assessments. We 5 of the company of heroes hereby judge you a worthy challenger. Cast down the Lord of Crags, berrrlynn, and write a new chapter in the history of Orzea. Yeah, we did it. With the formalities out of the way, let the festivities begin. Summon the dancers, pour the wine. Eat, drink, and be merry, my friends, for today we celebrate the birth of a new legend. berrrlynn, Titan's Bane. berrrlynn, Titan's Bane. How fun. Speak with the broad-skinned beauty. Who's that? Ah. The dancer? This person looks like they belong... What? In, like, New England or something. Jeans and... That's so funny. So funny to me. Yes, that's another character. That is not an NPC. Congratulations, Sweetling. Now relax and enjoy the show. It's only just begun. Huh. Partake of the feast. Yay, we finally get a meal. A meal that is something we deserve. Oh, she's in my seat. That's my spot. Excuse me, all. Oops. She's so cute. Looks pretty tasty. Is that clam chowder? Corn chowder? Looks like corn chowder. It's probably gonna be the best meal ever. Put all that work in. Ooh! Tasting the exotic feast triggers a divine revelation. In that brief, transcendent moment, you glimpse the true form of reality, comprehend its fleeting nature, and cry out to the heavens in celebration. Oh. Oh, now I gotta talk to all of these peeps. When you face the Lord of Crags, think not of Limsa or Zaya, or anything beyond this chamber. Think only of the men and women by your side. Fight for them, and they will fight for you. Remember that no great victory was ever achieved alone. Goodly Uplander must be facing mighty rockmen with clever fighty think. Gobble Flock cannot be coming to rescue this time. I was like the broad-skinned beauty again? Oh, this man. Ah, Burr, you brave fool. Promise me that when you meet Titan, you'll look him in the eye and tell him Lendinel sends his regards. Why can't these guys help? Did I miss that? I missed it somewhere. You are blessed with fortitude to rival the earth itself. Titan will struggle to break you, I think. You are a veteran of countless battles, Burr. This is but one more. Trust in your experience and you will prevail. Just looking at their outfits. You are kind to indulge them, Burr. This banquet is as much for the company as it is for you, whatever they may claim. I do not deny that they mean well, but now is scarcely the time for celebration. Though they have all but pronounced you the victor, the battle with Titan has yet to begin. The hour has come for the good captain to make good on his promise. We must speak with him again. Okay, Mom. She's got it. She's like, Mom, keep us on task. She's like, okay. Oh, it's truly intense to tell you how to face it. Okay. I don't believe it. You must be eager to face Titan. As promised, we will show you the way. Travel to Bronze Lake in Upper Lenosha. There you will meet with Riol, another man who once served with the company. To ensure that this knowledge does not fall into the wrong hands, he will remain in hiding until you have given the correct signal. Give me your map. You must whistle loudly at the 3 locations I mark. Only then will he appear to meet you at this 4th location. I realize that this may seem excessive now, but you will see that it is more than reasonable once you comprehend the risks inherent in our method. I don't know about all this. Whistle loudly. As you wish. Hold up. Come on now. Definitely like a college hazing sort of thing. Um, no, I have not. What does that do? Should I be doing it? I just tried to make sure I'm in town. Oh, okay. Well, then I will try to do that today. Oh. It's okay. I remember them saying something about it at the beginning, but I just have never done it. Like, no, you must go to the inn. Whistle, whistle. Imoo. Where's this person now? Oh, all the way down there? What? I thought he was gonna like Rumpelstiltskin Beetlejuice kind of thing, just pop out of nowhere. Be all like Peeves, poltergeisty. What the heck? What the heck? What is that? This way? Up there. Ho ho. Oh, I can chocobo here. I always think I can't chocobo in town, but I can. Who are you, Aladdin? Greetings, lass. Might you be the one the captain said would become Colin? I thought so. Pay attention now, 'cause I ain't explaining myself twice. Okay. Years ago, when we was weighing up how to get to Titan, one of our scouts stumbled across this beastman Aetheryte, see? Hey? What's that look for? Not familiar with him? He speaks of an unamplified Aetheryte which has been claimed by a beast tribe. Lest you wonder, there is no fundamental difference between such Aetherites and those which you have used on countless occasions, Burr. Now, eliminate the Charlayan lass. Welcome back. Forgive me for interrupting. I had planned to await your report, but I succumbed to curiosity. The tunnels beneath Gomorro form a bewildering labyrinth that no outsider has ever fully explored. How the company of heroes managed to navigate it is a mystery I have long pondered. Ha! Give us a bit of credit, love. We weren't daft enough to try going in the front. The kobolds are always digging new tunnels and filling the old ones with traps. One wrong step and the next thing you know, you've got 100 tons of rock on your noggin. Suicide to even try, see? Funny thing was, the kobolds didn't seem to have no trouble finding their way around. And it was that as got us thinking. I mean, Ugamuro mines are like a bleeding city, ain't they? And getting around in a city that big would be a right pain in the arse if you didn't have any ethernet, wouldn't it? So it stood to reason that the kobolds must have one, didn't it? Even if there were etherite shards in the depths of Ogamoro, you would have needed to attune yourselves to them before you could identify their signatures within the life stream. Life stream. Ah, well, that's where you're wrong, love. We had this Charlatan bloke to help us, see? Delivered us right into Titan's bedchamber, he did. Oh. Oh la la. I don't rightly know how he did it, but I do remember him saying it weren't nothing any Charlatan scholar worth her salt couldn't manage. Did he now? Humph. Locating a beacon in the absence of a known signature might be possible if the Etherites in question happened to be... Ah, yes. But in order to guide a traveler to said beacon safely, a second party would be required to... Whom? It is possible, in theory at least, yet I cannot be certain until I try. Plainly, all will depend upon whether or not I am worth my salt. Oh, you are, lass. Don't you worry about that. Have a bit of faith in yourself. Why don't we all go to Zilwa's Ruta and take a look at the Etherite? It ain't far. Though there's sure to be a few kobolds blocking the way. Thought you can't handle, mind. So I think I'm going to end it here because I'm going to save Titan for tomorrow. But yeah, she did. Estrella, I like her. She's sassy. She's got a little bit of sass, a little bit of stubbornness. She'll accept a challenge for sure. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. I really appreciate you. Don't forget to like if you haven't yet, and subscribe if you are new here. Check the tab in the community page, because that's what I'll post when I'm streaming tomorrow. And if you're interested, I do have a Patreon where I'm going to be posting all my bloopers and just extra photos from like cosplay and other videos I make. So if you want, it's there. The link will be in the description underneath this video. Alright guys, have a good night. I'll see you in the Discord.